trail, the beginning of the trail, started almost 25 years ago. So, it's going to bring up a lot of emotion, so you'll have to listen to me cry. Because it's been a huge challenge for me, physically, mentally, emotionally. I'd like to first thank everyone for being here, supporters, and friends and family. I knew I was going to do this. Didn't mean to. But it's been an amazing journey, an incredibly amazing journey. I have bruises from top to toe. The river, all the rivers along the way tried to throw me in, and I did a couple of times. And I set the pace for the trail because I was the slowest person. I've always been a slow walker, but my knees have always been my challenge. And they got me there, but not without a great deal of difficulty, and I don't think I complained about it. I can see no's, so they were a challenge. And I learned, my greatest lesson was to learn to receive and to ask for help when I needed it. And if I didn't ask for help, I was in trouble. So I learned to ask for help, and I have to thank Brian for being very gently insistent in saying, I will take your pack, or we'll divide the pack out. I realise also too that because we worked as a group, it was for the group that we did that. And we shared, and it was amazing to be with a group of people who so readily gave their help and their assistance, and everybody had a little skill and they all slotted into it. Mine was to lie on the bunk at the end of each day and go and supervise. No, we did. We all took turns in cooking and cleaning. And I think the most special moments, because we went a little slower, and even when we were on very slippery slopes going down, we would all go, wow, look at that flower. The mosses were amazing. They had the most amazing flowers. And we listened to nature. We listened to the signs that came from us, and we knew that when the moments got tough, that we had the support of not only our family and friends all over the world, but of the ancients who called us to the trail in the first place. They were there with us. We were always looking for the extra person. And we knew that that was not only the energy that the group created, but the energy of all those who were at home sending their support to us. I think there was only one time I was absolutely terrified. And we got to the edge of this steep mountain, and Gemma said, wouldn't it be...
Imagine
if we had to go down there. And I went, oh, I don't normally swear, but I think I said, oh shit. And I looked at Brian and said, I can't do it. And 5 seconds later, I made my way down because I knew We have to push through our boundaries. We have to push through our fears. My only fear with it was that my knees wouldn't take the downward pressure. But we got there. We did a little bit of sliding down Shale and cross country. And for me, one of the most hilarious things on the trip, it wasn't for Ev at the time, but my pack decided to leave him and go down the trail by itself, down the mountain. And as we watched it, not only was it funny, but it also reminded us that we were in very perilous territory as well. And that taking one step at a time was incredibly important. And for me, I learned that you really have to watch where you put your foot and where you're going to place the next one. And that's a life lesson. Where are you going to step next? One step at a time. And it was wonderful to watch the group come together each night as we talked in our circle. We had challenges that came up and we worked through them. Some were emotional, some were physical, some were relationships, some were, but we worked through them because from day one we came together as a group, and that group became a fairly tight group at the end of it. And 2 days ago I would have said, if somebody said to me, would you do it again? I would have said, no, no way. Give my knees a year's rest and I would probably look at doing it again. We carried with us too some phenomena from the path and from the people who asked us to put it in the lake. And we did that. When we reached the lake, it was one of the most magical moments. We'd climbed for days and we came into this amazingly silent and beautiful place. And the emotion for all of us was quite overwhelming, especially for Paul and I, because this was a culmination of 25 years of a journey that the ancients set us on a long time ago. And tomorrow we'll close that circle and a new one will begin for us. And I know that I'll take away it's really hard to talk when you're crying. Some memories that will never leave my heart. And I thank you all for that. And I'm going to pass this on forever.